Why modern advice on love doesn't improve relationships? Most advice about love today sounds reasonable. Communicate better, set boundaries, heal your wounds, choose wisely. And yet, despite all this knowledge, we struggle in relationships. Relationships don't feel easier. They feel overanalyzed, often exhausting. So the question is, why doesn't modern advice improve our experience of love? I believe one reason is that modern advice treats love as a problem to be solved and managed. We are taught to approach love as strategy, with checklists, with techniques. But love doesn't follow those rules. Love is not linear, and it cannot be reduced to logic without losing something essential. Another reason why modern advice fails us, it focuses almost entirely on behavior. What to say, what not to say, when to leave, when to stay, to gain power over another. But behavior is only on the surface of relationships. Words, the verbal way, only make up around 20% of communication in a couple. The rest of communication is non-verbal. It is how we experience our partner and how we feel in their company. Two people can say all the right things and still feel contempt or irritation for each other, and vice versa. You may say little, but because there is love, trust, respect, and admiration in the couple, your words land well. Underneath every relationship are deep fundamentals, but we rarely understand and fully explore them. What is love for? What does it really give you? How does love transform us? What is the essential purpose of love? Without understanding these fundamentals, there will be always power struggle in a relationship. One person tries to feel important, another tries to feel safe, one tries to establish dominance, another protect their boundaries. But eventually, contempt grows. Relationship soars, turning into a quiet resentment of one or both partners. This is what a lot of modern relationship advice unintentionally creates. It makes us hyper-conscious, guarded, suspicious of our partner. It teaches us to adopt a self-centered approach, take from the other instead of giving. What is it for me in the relationship? Even giving becomes conditional. You always expect something in return, like a business exchange. We have high expectations of our partner. We focus on their flaws and what they do wrong. This self-centered approach supports the modern ego-driven dynamics, but it can go so far before it hits its limits. When both partners are self-focused, their ego clash is inevitable. It is just a matter of time before the relationship collapses. This may explain something we see everywhere today: relationships that don't last. People move quickly from one partner to another, and the sense of disappointment and loneliness grows. We keep searching for a perfect partner instead of becoming one. To attract the right partner and cultivate your relationship, take a different approach. Here are a few shifts that actually improve relationships. First, start inward, not outward. Ask yourself, what is it that I want from a relationship? What kind of relationship do I want? Try to be precise and answer very clearly to yourself. I suggest write it down to clarify your thoughts. It is very important to know what you want and also what you don't. Think also, what are my flaws, weaknesses that my partner would have to tolerate by living with me? By doing this important work, you will become humble and more tolerant to your partner's weaknesses. No one is perfect, and relationships are based on compromise. Second, once you begin to live together, think positive about your partner. Trust and good faith are those essential foundations of any relationships. It is very important to respect, admire, and think highly of each other. The thing is, when we project negative experience from our past relationship onto our new partner, and we suspect them in wrongdoing, cheating on us, etc., we already undermine and put rupture in our relationship. Negative thoughts tend to materialize. Do not assume negative things if you don't want them to happen in your life. Concentrate on building and nurturing your relationship. Think best of your partner. Be brave. Have faith. Positive approach and trust are fundamental. Become a giver in your relationship rather than a taker, and you will see how it will become to thrive. Third, instead of expectations of them to be a perfect match to you, or that they must change, replace such thinking with, what can I do to make the other feeling safer, loved, and happier? How can I improve to become a better lover, a better partner? In my book, The Perfect Lover, I explain how to become a better lover, how to nourish and deepen love and bond in the couple. It is available on my website, juliasarno.com. Replace your thoughts, what is it for me, with what helps us grow stronger as a couple. Prioritize your couple than any of you separately. Such a positive approach nurtures your relationship. It is not self-sacrifice. It is called positive thinking and investing emotionally into your future. Because when we understand what love is about and how to love, our relationship improves naturally.